What's up, good people? What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. I want to say I hope you guys are having a very safe holiday weekend. Make sure you don't get into any foolishness. Just because it's nice outside don't mean you need to run out and do anything stupid. It's not worth it. Enjoy the weekend and go from there. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get to the gist of what this is about. Now, when I keep thinking of Wayman Tisdale. When David Fizdale came to coach the New York Knicks, right? Stephen A. Smith became happy as a clam because he didn't have to take unnecessary trips over to Denver to hit on another man's wife. That is a low-down, disgusting thing. Natasha sinned. And that lame joke you always said, oh yes, it is a sin to be around you. It is a sin to be around you, Natasha. This is another man's wife that you hitting on. And ESPN allowed you to still sit in that seat. The same way he did Kwame Brown, not hitting on him, but the same way he would do Kwame Brown, how he would just randomly bring up his name in conversation, he would do that to David Fizdale's wife. Right? You would do that to this man's wife. This man has been with this woman for over 10 years. They've been married for about, I don't know how long. And I just think it's very distasteful and disrespectful that you did that. And I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one that felt that way, was I? Nope. But first, many of you just probably got here, or you didn't get a notification at all. Sorry about that. So let me rehash. That's David Fizdale. That is his wife, Natasha Sin. This Kermit the Frog looking Muppet decided he wanted to friendly flirt with David Fizdale's wife. And he thinks he's doing her a favor by mentioning her all the time on his show, as is David Fizdale some type of a punk. Fizz loves his wife, and when he took the Knicks job and he came to New York with his wife and everything, this is when this thing was starting to get more and more out of hand, because Stephen A. Smith gets to follow the Knicks in New York. And this is when his salacious, unprofessional ethics were shown. This is a man who loves his wife. And you decided you like his wife too. It's a damn shame, Steve. All that money, and you gotta eye this man's wife over and over again. Wow. Well, enough of me. Let me let you listen to Stephen A. Smith. Because this man is a dog. No good dog. And let's see what the dog had to say.
Times. Love Steve Mills, my brother Scott Perry, the GM. Love him. I don't understand it sometimes. And I got love for David Fizdale too. And oh, by the way, just as an aside, Nuno, JC, John, when we talk about girlfriends and wives in the NBA, y'all need to take a look at Mrs. Fizdale. My God, she's something special. I'm just going to leave it at that. She is sensational. We got a first lady in New York. If the basketball team sat up there and performed and we had a reason to see David Fizdale more often, I assure you, you would see why that man is one of the happiest men on earth. It ain't just because he got the Knicks job. I'll leave it at that. Having said all of that.
Now, Steven. He might have a very attractive wife, right? But he didn't like what you was doing. He had to have a conversation with you to make sure it is what it is. Why don't you tell the public what David Fizdale had to say to you when he saw you after the Knicks game? It was either before the game or after the game. Tell the whole world about what happened in that conversation. That was very interesting. Come on, Steve. Tell the world what Fizdale told you. When he was with the Knicks. And you was talking about his wife. Often. See, the basketball world talks, Steve. They talking. And a lot of them don't like you. And a lot of them told Fizz, hey, watch that guy. That's his wife, man. That's what he told you. He said, listen, if you find my wife, that's cool, you know, and all that, but I just want to make sure you understand. That's my wife. And you don't know me well enough to every day push praise on my wife the way you are. So stop it. Didn't he tell you to stop it? Didn't he tell you stop mentioning my wife on your show when she ain't the topic? Don't bring up my wife on your show. Didn't he say that? Stop mentioning my wife on your show when she's not even the subject. He told you, leave my wife out of it, man. And ever since then, what did you do? Oh, no, brother. I'm just complimenting you on your taste. That's all. I would never cross the line like that. No, your family. No, your family. No, brother. And I will deeply apologize. If your wife's here, let me apologize to her. Oh, she's not? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I deeply apologize. I did not want to offend the lady. I was just admiring her beauty and saying, listen, this man, she's the queen of New York. I was trying to put honor on her name. I never would disrespect. Not me. Because you know I gets mine. That's my reenactment of what went down. But David Fizdale told you not to mention his wife on your show. Don't mention her. She has nothing to do with it. She thinks it's a bit disgusting, and he do too, that you keep bringing her name up. You're finding ways to bring her name up. Spoke to his wife and spoke to her in a way that didn't make her feel comfortable. And like Fizdale told you, we're not friends, bruh. Like, I don't know you like that. And definitely still wouldn't want you talking to my wife like that. Especially in this business of all these dogs. And you just finna put New York all on his wife like that? Now, it's okay for somebody that, like us to be like, hey, the woman fine. Yeah, she fine, man. You got a good wife. You know, we ain't in the league. We ain't on the radio station. You on ESPN. You on ESPN. Millions of followers, and you just put all these people on another man's wife. Without even talking to that man. Or his wife. And knowing how she might feel about that. Knowing she got a bunch of New Yorkers checking out now. So he just wanted you to understand, you know, just keep my wife's name out your mouth. But you never mention that, do you? You never mention that, Stevie.
Times. Love Steve Mills, my brother Scott Perry, the GM. Love him. I don't understand it sometimes. And I got love for David Fizdale, too. And oh, by the way, just as an aside, Nuno, JC, John, when we talk about girlfriends and wives in the NBA, y'all need to take a look at Mrs. Fizdale. My God, she's something special. I'm just going to leave it at that. She is sensational. We got a first lady in New York. If the basketball team sat up there and performed and we had a reason to see David Fizdale more often, I assure you, you would see why that man is one of the happiest men on earth.
Congratulations goes out to the Fizdales. Don't forget to definitely like the video, subscribe to the page, and hit the notification bell. Look at this. It's disgusting, man. That you'll hit on this man's wife. This man is living his best life. He's happy with his wife. They're the Fizdales. And where she is an attractive woman, there have been other attractive women, Stephen A. You know that. But she doesn't want 1,000 gawking people. She's not trying to break the internet. Not everybody's an internet thot. And she definitely remember what you said to her when he was coaching the Grizzlies. And he came to the ESPYs Awards. This day, Stephen A., she's still disgusted by what you said to her. We just gonna leave it at that. Take that for that. Now, with all that being said, you did the same thing to Kwame Brown. Shouts out to Kwame Brown at Kwame Brown Bus Life. You did the same thing to Kwame Brown. You came out and attacking him, except for you did it for 20 years. And he didn't say anything. See, Stephen A is the type, you got to check him early. Or they just get off on a run, don't they? Because they think it's all good to keep on going. Until they get checked. Now, Fizdale checked you. And you never mentioned it. Why? You should have said, I was out of line. And I got checked. Nothing wrong with that. It's what's supposed to happen when you step out of line. And you stepped out of line. So he had to check you. I think it was only right. That's me, though. Well, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. God bless all of you. Enjoy your day. I ain't going to make a super long video this time, so y'all get out of here early. Because I'm going to get my day started. Get myself oiled up, ready to go. Get some fuel in the engine. And get out there to the world and enjoy the rest of this beautiful holiday weekend. Thank you guys for supporting the Patreon, the Carsino for Life Patreon. I told y'all I was going to get Maddie again. You thought it was over. Told you there was a R-rated version. And I kind of went overboard. Jeez. I went there and listened to it myself. I said, this is going to have to stay on the Patreon. My mama can't accidentally listen to this one. Gee. But, oh, the show don't stop there. We got more on the Patreon. Yeah, we got it already set up to go. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Deuces.